Good evening, YouTube. 106 amps, Chris back here with part 3 of my little 2-pill bass build. I made some progress since I gave y'all part 2, a little bit. I'm going to show you some things I've done and some things I messed up on in this video. But since I spoke with y'all last, I neatened my wires up around there, like I was talking about before, where it breaks the neutral, and I'm going to show y'all something. You ever get one of these? They're new bass boxes from ICA. They 4-pill. You can get the board 4-pill, or you can get it 1 drive and 2. Make it a 2-pill like I did. The power plug on the back, I showed y'all last time. Now don't make the same mistake I did. When I went to plug the plug in the back here, those little tabs right there were sticking out and preventing me from plugging it in. So in my haste, like a dummy, I cut them off. That was a mistake. Don't do that. See how I had to put epoxy around up here. But if you look close, right down there at the bottom, see where this is the way it should be done. I marked it where the tab is with a pencil below it and above it. And I took the Dremel tool and I cut it out, notched it down a little bit. So it would take down the thickness of this back so that the little tab right there would pop out and grab. I did that on both sides. It worked out great. I should have done that on the top up there. But in my haste, I cut the plugs off so I could plug it in to the wall and try out the power supply. Don't make that mistake if you build one of these. If I build another one later on sometime, I'm not going to do the dumb thing I did there by cutting the tabs right there, just so the plug will go in from the back. Don't do that. I had to epoxy it. So don't make that mistake. I won't on the next one I build. Live and learn, I guess. But anyway, flip it back around and show y'all. Yeah, I have another switch in the front. Haven't got much done up there, but I got my board in place. I made this bridge to go up here. I saw sometimes, you know, they just run the wires right on up to the variable. This one that goes to the variable, that's the input, your RG316 from the relay over, and your resistor that comes from, you know, the variable and goes down to the board. Some of them I've seen them come off of the terminal resistor and just go right to the cabinet. But I didn't want to lay the wires down in there. I wanted to make a bridge here. So I did it, you know, like I seen be done. Soldered it, put a support underneath there, and put that support right there. So that way my resistor can come right down, my RG316 can come down, ground to the board, and come across. And then I can bring this one around for the input to the variable. So I'm learning a little bit of time. I may not be doing exactly the right thing there, but I'm learning. And I got the board moving along. Got quite a bit of stuff on the board. Pills done, the strips down. The input session is about done. Got everything in place for the output session. I learned this time on my silver metal clad 1000 puff up there. Don't bend it to where you shift the plates. Grab it there lightly and bend it with your finger. Don't shift those plates. It'll throw the capacitance off. I'm kind of maybe messed up on that little first 2-pill mobile I built. But I got everything else ready in place. Like I said, that's going to go to the variable. This is going to go over to my power pad and come down, and the wires come, you know, 12 volt positive negative out of the power supply and come over to the power pad too. Got to leave room there for it and my RG316 to come down. Of course, still got to do the relay and the keying circuit. The output right here is going to go to the relay. I got to do all that still, but I made a little bit of progress since the last time. Only can work at it in the evenings a little bit. I got a lot of other responsibilities to take care of and everything, but it's coming along. We'll see. Hopefully it'll turn out pretty good. I'm learning a little bit at a time. Who knows from here what'll happen from here. I got to learn tuning. I want to set up a bench and learn how to tune. I got a lot more to learn before I can move on to other stuff. But thank you, YouTube. Wanted to come back with part 3 of this 2-pill bass build. I come back with the next video. We'll be giving it a try. All right, YouTube, have a good evening, and thank you.